Hi friends, did you know you can still toast to good times with diabetes? Welcome to our channel where we help seniors live life to the fullest. Today we're sharing the 10 best alcoholic drinks that are not only safe for your blood sugar, but also downright delicious. Before we dive in, a quick tip: sip in moderation, check with your doctor, and pair your drink with a snack. Ready to discover some tasty options? Let's raise a glass to health and happiness. All right, friends, let's kick off our list with a real winner: Champagne or Prosecco Brut. This sparkling beauty takes the #1 spot for seniors with diabetes. And trust me, it's not just because it looks fancy in a flute glass. Here's why it's perfect for you. A 4-ounce pour, think a standard glass at a wedding or a cozy Sunday brunch, has only 1 to 2 grams of carbs. That's right, practically nothing to worry about when it comes to your blood sugar. For those managing diabetes, keeping carbs low is key, and this bubbly checks that box with flying colors. But it's not just about the numbers. Champagne and Prosecco Brut, which means dry with minimal sugar, bring a crisp, refreshing taste that feels like a celebration. Whether you're toasting at Thanksgiving, ringing in the new year, or just enjoying a quiet evening on the porch, this drink makes every moment special without the health risk of sugary cocktails. Plus, studies suggest a small glass of sparkling wine might even support heart health thanks to its antioxidants. How's that for a bonus? Here's how to enjoy it like a pro. Chill it nice and cold, pour it into a tall glass, and pair it with a few fresh strawberries or a slice of creamy brie. That combo keeps your blood sugar steady while treating your taste buds. My dad, who's been managing diabetes for years, swears by a chilled Prosecco for family gatherings. It's his little indulgence that doesn't mess with his numbers. One last tip: sip slowly to savor the bubbles, and always have a snack handy to avoid any lows. This drink is all about joy without worry, so raise a glass to good health. Stick around for #2. It's another gem you'll love. Sliding into #2 is a crowd pleaser you'll wish you tried sooner: the Sugar-Free Mojito. This refreshing cocktail is a game changer for seniors with diabetes, letting you sip something fun and flavorful without a blood sugar spike. Here's the deal: a 6-ounce glass, made right, has virtually zero carbs. Yes, zero. That's because we're skipping the sugary syrups and using a zero-calorie sweetener like stevia or monk fruit instead. For anyone watching their glucose levels, this is like hitting the jackpot. All the taste, none of the worry. Picture this: it's a warm afternoon, you're kicking back on the patio with friends, and you've got a chilled mojito in hand, minty, zesty, and just the right amount of fizz. The magic comes from fresh lime juice, a handful of mint leaves, a splash of soda water, and a touch of rum, which has no carbs on its own. It's a drink that screams summer barbecues or casual Friday nights, but it's light enough for any day you want a little sparkle. In fact, my neighbor, who's managed diabetes for a decade, says her sugar-free mojito is the star of every family cookout. No one even misses the sugar. To make it diabetes-friendly, muddle the mint gently, add a sugar-free sweetener to taste, and top it with plenty of ice and soda. Pair it with a low-carb snack like celery sticks and guacamole, or a few almonds to keep things steady. One pro tip: use a tall glass to make it feel extra special. It's all about enjoying the moment. This mojito is proof you don't have to give up cocktails to stay healthy. Hang tight for #3. It's another winner you'll want to try. Coming in strong at #3 is a sophisticated sip you might not expect: dry sake. This Japanese rice wine is a fantastic choice for seniors with diabetes, blending elegance with blood sugar-friendly vibes. A 3-ounce serving, about the size of a traditional sack cup, has just 4 to 5 grams of carbs, making it a low-impact option for keeping your glucose in check. Unlike sweeter wines, dry sake, or junmai, as you'll see on labels, keep sugar to a minimum so you can enjoy it without worrying about spikes. Imagine this: you're at your favorite sushi spot with the grandkids, or maybe hosting a quiet dinner at home with a tray of California rolls and sashimi. That warm or chilled sake in your hand, it's not just a drink, it's an experience. The smooth, clean taste pairs perfectly with light flavors, cutting through the richness of fish or soy sauce. My aunt, who's been navigating diabetes for years, discovered dry sack on a cruise and now keeps a bottle for special evenings. It's her way of indulging without guilt. In fact, sack's subtle warmth can even feel calming, which is great for keeping stress low, something every senior appreciates. To enjoy it right, look for Junmai or Honjozo labels. They're the driest kinds. Serve it slightly warm for a cozy night or chilled for a refreshing twist, and pair it with low-carb bites like edamame or a shrimp skewer to stay balanced. One tip: pour small servings to savor every sip. It's all about quality over quantity. Dry Sake proves you can explore new flavors and still keep diabetes in check. Stay tuned for number 4. It's another treat you'll want to try. Holding strong at number 4 is a drink with a bit of swagger. Tequila, 100% agave. Don't let its party reputation fool you. This spirit is a surprising star for seniors with diabetes, and here's why it's earned its spot. A 1-ounce shot, or a small sip if you're pacing yourself, has 0 carbs, making it one of the safest choices for keeping your blood sugar steady. By sticking to 100% agave tequila, like a good Blanco or Reposado, you're avoiding sugary additives that sneak into cheaper mixes, so it's just pure, clean flavor. Now picture yourself unwinding after a long day, maybe catching the sunset from your deck or hosting a taco night with the family. A sip of tequila brings a warm, earthy kick that feels like a mini vacation. No plane ticket needed. My uncle, who's managed diabetes for over a decade, keeps a bottle of tequila for special evenings. He says a small glass lets him join the fun without worrying about his numbers. Plus, some studies hint that agave's natural compounds might even support metabolism in tiny ways. Nothing to bank on, but a nice perk for a drink this tasty. To enjoy it diabetes-friendly, skip the margarita mixes. They're sugar bombs. Instead, sip it neat over ice or with a splash of soda water and a squeeze of lime for a light twist. Pair it with low-carb snacks like olives, a slice of avocado, or a handful of pecans to keep things balanced. One tip: look for 100% agave on the label at your local store. Think brands like Patron or Casamigos. Tequila proves you can savor bold flavors and stay healthy. Stay with me for number 5. It's another keeper. Landing smoothly at number 5 is a classic that never goes out of style. Whiskey or bourbon, served neat or on the rocks. This timeless spirit is a top pick for seniors with diabetes, offering bold flavor without any blood sugar baggage. A 1-ounce pour, think a small, savor it slowly glass, has 0 carbs, making it a rock-solid choice for keeping your glucose levels steady. Whether you're a fan of smoky Scotch, smooth Tennessee whiskey, or sweet Kentucky bourbon, sticking to straight-up versions means no hidden sugars, just pure, distilled goodness. Imagine settling into your favorite armchair after dinner, maybe with some jazz playing softly, or sharing stories with old friends around a backyard fire pit. A sip of whiskey or bourbon brings a warm, rich depth that feels like a hug in a glass. My grandpa, who's managed diabetes for years, always kept a bottle of bourbon for quiet evenings. He'd nurse a small pour and still ace his checkups. That's the beauty of this drink. It's indulgent yet safe when you keep it simple. Some folks even say a little whiskey can relax you, helping with stress, which is a win for any senior looking to unwind. To make it diabetes-friendly, skip sugary mixers like cola or ginger ale. Go neat for full flavor, or add a couple of ice cubes to mellow it out. Pair it with low-carb nibbles like walnuts, a cube of cheddar, or even pork rinds for a southern twist. One tip: choose a mid-shelf brand like Maker's Mark or Jameson. Great taste without breaking the bank. Whiskey and bourbon let you enjoy life's finer moments while staying on track. Hang on for number 6. It's another sip you'll love. Rolling in at number 6 is a crisp, refreshing classic. Gin with Sugar-Free Tonic. This elegant drink is a lifesaver for seniors with diabetes, delivering all the sophistication of a cocktail without messing with your blood sugar. A 6-ounce serving, think a tall glass with plenty of ice, has nearly 0 carbs when you use sugar-free tonic and a splash of gin, which itself has no carbs at all. By swapping regular tonic, which can pack 20 grams of sugar, for a zero sugar version like Diet Schweppes or Zevia, you're keeping things safe and light, perfect for anyone watching their glucose levels. Picture this. You're hosting a summer card game with neighbors or just relaxing on the porch with a good book. That gin and tonic in your hand? It's cool, zesty, and feels like a treat without the guilt. My cousin, who's been managing diabetes for years, loves her gin tonic at family picnics. She adds a slice of cucumber for extra flair, and her meter stays happy. The beauty of this drink is its versatility. A hint of lime or lemon makes it pop, and it's fancy enough for guests but easy to whip up at home. Plus, gin's clean taste can feel calming, a nice touch for seniors looking to keep stress at bay. To keep it diabetes-friendly, stick to a 1-ounce pour of gin, think London Dry like Tanqueray or Beefeater, and top with sugar-free tonic over ice. Pair it with low-carb snacks like celery sticks with cream cheese or a few olives to stay balanced. One tip, garnish with a cucumber slice for a spa-like vibe. It's a game changer. This drink is all about simple pleasures done right. Stick around for number 7. It's another gem. Sparkling its way to number 7 is a drink that's as simple as it is satisfying. Vodka with soda water. This no-fuss cocktail is a dream for seniors with diabetes, letting you enjoy a refreshing sip without a single worry about your blood sugar. A 6-ounce glass. Think a tall tumbler filled with ice, has 0 carbs when you mix a 1-ounce shot of vodka with plain soda water. That's right, vodka itself is carb-free, and soda water adds nothing but fizz, making this a clean, safe choice for keeping your glucose steady. No sugary juices or mixers here, just pure refreshment. Imagine this. It's a warm Saturday afternoon. You're chatting with friends at a backyard barbecue, or maybe just kicking back on the couch with a good movie. That vodka soda in your hand? It's light, bubbly, and feels like a treat without weighing you down. My friend's mom, who's been managing diabetes for years, swears by this drink for family gatherings. She adds a twist of lemon and says it's like a mini spa day in a glass. The best part? You can customize it endlessly. Squeeze in some lime, toss in a cucumber slice, or even a sprig of mint for a fresh kick. To keep it diabetes-friendly, stick to a good vodka like Tito's or Smirnoff, both easy to find at any store. Pour a small shot, top with plenty of soda water, and load up on ice. Pair it with low-carb snacks like almonds, a few cherry tomatoes with mozzarella, or even zucchini chips for crunch. One tip, keep your soda water chilled for extra fizz. It makes all the difference. This drink is proof simple can be spectacular. Stay tuned for number 8. It's another delight. Chugging along at number 8 is a drink that's a staple at every game day or cookout. Light beer. This crowd favorite is a solid choice for seniors with diabetes, letting you join the fun without throwing your blood sugar off track. A 12-ounce can, your standard beer serving, has just 3 to 6 grams of carbs, depending on the brand, which is super low compared to regular beers that can hit 10 grams or more. By picking a light beer like Coors Light, Bud Light, or Michelob Ultra, you're keeping things lean and safe, perfect for anyone watching their glucose levels closely. Picture this. You're cheering for your team at a tailgate, flipping burgers at a family barbecue, or just relaxing on the deck with a cold one. Light beer's crisp, easy drinking vibe fits right in, making you feel part of the moment without any worry. My buddy's dad, who's managed diabetes for years, always grabs a light beer for poker nights. He says it's just enough to enjoy without stressing his numbers. That low carb count means you can sip slowly and still stay in control, which is key for seniors looking to balance health and good times. To keep it diabetes friendly, stick to one can and avoid fruity or craft beers, which often pack extra sugar. Pair it with low-carb snacks like pistachios, a few olives, or baby carrots with hummus to keep your blood sugar steady. One tip, keep your beer ice cold. It's way more refreshing that way, especially on a hot day. Light beer is all about keeping things simple and social, proving you don't need to skip the classics to stay healthy. Hang tight for number 9. It's another winner you'll love. Sailing gracefully into number 9 is a timeless favorite. Dry white wine. This elegant sip is a fantastic choice for seniors with diabetes, blending sophistication with blood sugar smarts. A 5-ounce glass, your standard pour at a dinner party, has just 2 to 4 grams of carbs, making it a low-risk option for keeping your glucose steady. By choosing dry varieties like Sauvignon Blanc, Pinot Grigio, or Chardonnay labeled unoaked, you're steering clear of sweeter wines that can sneak in extra sugar, so it's all about crisp, clean flavor. Imagine this. You're hosting a Sunday brunch with the family, enjoying a quiet evening with a seafood platter, or catching up with friends over a garden salad. A chilled glass of dry white wine adds a touch of class without any worry. My mom's best friend, who's managed diabetes for years, loves her Pinot Grigio with grilled shrimp. It's her go-to for feeling fancy while staying on track. That low carb count lets you savor every sip, and some studies even suggest a small glass of wine might support heart health in moderation, which is a nice perk for seniors wanting to live well. To keep it diabetes-friendly, stick to one glass and look for dry on the label. Think brands like Kim Crawford or Santa Margarita. Easy to find at most stores. Serve it cold and pair it with low-carb bites like shrimp cocktail, cucumber slices with hummus, or a handful of almonds to keep things balanced. One tip, swirl your glass gently to release the aroma. It makes every sip feel special. Dry white wine is proof you can enjoy life's finer things and stay healthy. Hang on for number 10. It's a classic you won't want to miss. Wrapping up our list at number 10 is a true classic that's hard to beat. Dry red wine. This rich, velvety sip is a perfect pick for seniors with diabetes, blending bold flavor with blood sugar-friendly benefits. A 5-ounce glass, think a cozy pour at a holiday dinner, has just 2 to 4 grams of carbs, keeping your glucose levels nice and steady. By choosing dry varieties like Cabernet Sauvignon, Merlot, or Pinot Noir, you're dodging the sweeter reds that can sneak in extra sugar. So it's all about deep, satisfying taste without the worry. Picture this. You're gathered around the table for Thanksgiving, savoring a quiet steak dinner with your partner, or catching up with old friends by the fireplace. A glass of dry red wine adds warmth and elegance to any moment, making it feel special. My dad's neighbor, who's managed diabetes for years, swears by his Cabernet with a slice of cheddar. It's his way of enjoying life without stressing his numbers. That low carb count is a game changer, and some studies even suggest a small glass of red wine might support heart health thanks to its antioxidants. A little bonus for seniors wanting to thrive. To keep it diabetes-friendly, stick to one glass and look for dry or low-sugar labels. Think brands like Josh Cellars or Robert Mondavi, widely available at your local store. Serve it at room temperature and pair it with low-carb bites like walnuts, charcuterie, or roasted veggies to stay balanced. One tip, let your wine breathe for a few minutes before sipping. It opens up the flavor beautifully. Dry red wine proves you can toast to good times and great health. Stay with us for more tips coming up.